Hello and welcome to the Sailing My Magic channel. My name is Duke and I am solo sailing Magic, my 2015 Lagoon catamaran, around the world. A burlwood table at the yacht club and a rum and coconut water drink. To Bougainville, and it was interesting because I couldn't make up my mind if it was a Navy vessel or a freighter vessel. But Bougainville is the name of an island in the Solomons chain, quite far from here. Please click on like and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps and it's free. My visa was about to expire for the French Polynesian Islands, and as I was making my plans to leave, a big series of waves and some weather hit Huahine, and I was going to have to go out through that. Those are the waves hitting the reef just outside the entrance for the islands. That's the island of Raratia over there, and a little bit to the right of that you go up and you find Bora Bora. So tomorrow it depends on which direction the wind is going. If it's coming from the southeast, then I will go under the south edge of Raratia. If it's coming strictly from the east, I will go north and go north of Bora Bora. Leaving Huahine, I'm going to go around the southern part of Raratia and then head over to Suwarrow. This is the other side of Raratia while I'm going past. I'm altering course to go due west while I have that opportunity. The wind is going to change directions later on, and I will alter course again to take advantage of it. I felt hot last night and kept my shirt off all night. I was beginning to wonder if I was sick. But if you have really heavy clouds, they can hold the heat that comes off the ocean at night and keep it in one area. And yes, there are very heavy clouds here right now. I also haven't been able to go as directly west as I wanted to go. I actually want to go west-northwest. But the wind is oscillating between east-southeast and east-northeast. Line is the direction I want to go. But with the wind going in the same direction, I can't sail that way. The black line is the best angle I can get on that. The orange in the background indicates that the wind will be about 15 knots. And then when I get to that location, the wind is actually slowing down to 10 knots and it's changing angle. But if I turn the boat up to the island, I'll get a good angle on the wind. On Monday, I have to be aware that that blue blob is a doldrum area with no wind that's coming towards there. I need that to get the island by then. It's clearing up a little bit, but there's still plenty of clouds in the direction I'm going. Finally cleared up into a nice day. Dawn of Friday. That's the east. We're heading west-northwest. Good news. Dawn of the fourth day. This is Saturday. During the night, the doldrums hit early, just like the good wind angle hit early. Unfortunately, I'm only going about 3.5 knots right now, and that would make this trip take a few extra days. I don't want to do that. The difference between a sloop rig like this and a clipper ship is the clipper ship has some additional sails, partly mounted on a bowsprit. I don't have a bowsprit. So what I'm going to do is take my asymmetrical spinnaker and see if I can mount it in front and get another knot or so out of the sails, another knot of speed. I showed you the previous wind predictions that the wind was supposed to change direction on Saturday morning or Friday night. Well, Friday morning the wind changed direction. So now I'm heading directly to Suwarrow. Early. my improvised third sail. Since I'm getting 6 knots of speed out of 11 knots of wind, I'll take it. If it's stupid, but it works, it ain't stupid. Dawn, Sunday, day 5. Every day starts with coffee. The wind died down a little bit overnight. Might add a little length to the trip, but it's very smooth. Vessel within the sound of my broadcast. You are no longer visible on AIS, and I no longer see your lights. I am diverting to be to your starboard. I'm approaching from your stern. I will be about 3 miles approximately east of you as I go by. Please turn on your lights and AIS if possible. Now this is going to be interesting. I'm probably going to arrive about 11 o'clock at night and probably shouldn't go through the pass into the atoll in the dark like that. It's going to be a dark night. So I'm probably going to have to go around the west side, and since there's no place to drop an anchor there, just let it drift around and wait until morning. Please like and subscribe. Please have your friends like and subscribe, and your relatives. Really, it does help me. The reason for stopping on the west side of the atoll is that's the leeward side, so a lot of the waves will be blocked by the atoll itself, and maybe some of the wind should be a little bit calmer there, but it means if I do that, if I heave to there, I'm going to have to stay awake all night to make sure I don't drift into a reef. Smoothed out about now. It was very bumpy overnight, very choppy. Another interesting factor is going to be that the charts, I have digital charts, and what you do is you zoom in and it pulls up another chart with more detail on it. But the distant chart and the close-up chart don't show the atoll being in the same place. The close-up chart shows it being about a mile north of where the distant chart is. Like I said, it's going to be pretty much pitch black tonight. Last night there was just a sliver of a moon. I don't really know if it was waxing or waning. I can't look it up on the internet because there's no internet out here. Suwarrow off in the distance. I reached a different decision. Instead of staying on the west side of the atoll, I'm just going to do a 25-mile run north and 25-mile run back, and that should put me just about on time to come through the passage at slack tide. That's Anchorage Island, where the ranger station is located. Well, I reached one of the rangers at the ranger station, so I might get in there today. That would be great. Lovely white sand beaches. Unfortunately, in doing that, my rudder snagged something, a line or something. I'm going to have to dive it and get the line out of there. It might be an AIS signaler for a fishing net. Some of the countries illegally do that. They drop off nets in other countries' territorial waters. I'm just going to have to see when I dive it. This is approaching Anchorage Island. This is where the ranger station is. Not only do they protect the ecology here on the islands, but you also check in for customs and immigration here if you haven't checked in another island on Cook Islands. It's nice, beautiful white sand beaches. They take care of everything here. It's a fun place. New York, you can see there. After I check in, there's definitely places to wander around and explore here, which I'm going to have to do. Can't do them all on the same day. Um, there's my boat out there. I'm fairly close to shore. There's a lot of bomies here, so it's going to be difficult to not get the anchor stuck. I'm going to have to probably float part of the chain, but I'll do that. And now it's time for the Sailor's Delight, the Sundowners.